come in with paintball guns shooting me down. It was dark, so I walk in, it's dark and shit. All I hear, pop, 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 pop. Nigga,
You thinking it's somebody coming to get you? Oh my God,
Gil and them guns.
Oh,
I think he did.
Hold up.
Dwight, you remember this?
That's Philly Nick.
let me see.
Get your little ass ducked on. Get your little ass ducked on.
Oh, I did move out the way.
Yeah,
The sliders up right there.
you know.
That put his sliders up for a game. That bit went right back down. It went right back down to 360 layup. What you talking about?
People afraid to say you better than JR.
No, I don't think they know already. Man, you gotta have some type of beef with him, bro. You
Shaq?
did something to Shaq.
Like, that got to be like a one-sided beef, because I ain't never had no beef with this man.
That's why he probably don't like you or something.
Yeah, like what? For
He
cause
said
for,
you ain't ask him before you did it.
But why do I have to ask him, not Warner Brothers? The Warner Brothers, they own the fucking rights to damn Superman, not Shaq. Why I gotta ask somebody to wear a goddamn cape and a suit to do the dunk contest, man? Welcome to the greatest podcast ever, where we hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil above the rim with your boy Dwight Howard. Yeah, I know I said it crazy today, but that's because we got the swaggiest, the smoothest, the coolest, the trillest, the realest.
He ain't the realest.
Hey.
What? Oh, you the realest, my bad. He the swaggiest.
Okay.
Swaggiest of all NBA legends ever. Give it up for Nick Young in the building.
Man, appreciate you, man. Hey, man. You ever talk about?
I know. Before we get started, I need y'all to hit the like button, subscribe, and make a comment and see who y'all want to hear next. And before I pass me that water, one of y'all got my water over you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that with you too. Oh my God! Yeah. Hey, I get everybody.
He holding the water now.
Right?
Hey.
Hey. We also got my boy.
He changed his name
He changed his name, but
to
you know,
Lakers all day.
Lakers all day.
Okay.
Aaron in the
Yes, sir,
building,
yes, sir.
and the realest forever. The awareness cam man, Moo Real is in the building. Shout out to Snipe. We know you didn't make it today, but it's all good. We got Nick Swaggy Young in the building. So the phrase of the day is stay swaggy.
I like that, man.
Man, you been swagging your
I like
whole
that,
life,
man.
man.
You feel
You
me?
been swagging your
Hey,
whole
you might
life.
need to do introductions, man. That's kind of good.
You like that?
For real, man.
They called you do they call you the prophet of swag?
Yeah, you know, Prophet P. You know,
Prophet P.
Prophet P.
Cause I seen like on your Instagram, you always shouting out different clothing brands. Say, hey yo, any hot clothing brands, hit your boy up. You trying to swag them out?
Sometimes, man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Sometimes you get them people that come up to you, but see, I'm trying to learn this. What do you do when somebody try to hand you something or want
Yeah.
you to take a picture? Be like, hey man, I got this new clothing line. I want to give this to you, but it's trash.
It's
What-
trash?
What do you do? Do you act
shit.
like, yeah, man, this is dope, man. Keep
This
going.
man,
Do you
he
say
don't
keep going?
He don't never say something bad.
It's hard. It's hard.
I don't never say nothing
Me
bad.
neither.
But I will try to tell him in a nice way. Like I did have this security guard. He ain't never been no security guard. He was really like a barber slash
He needed a haircut.
chef, all that. And he was supposed to be security, but he was like 5'9", maybe 5'10". So in a nice way, I was like, yo, you do security, right? He was like, yeah, I do security. I was like, so if I wanted to get you a job, you know, with another player or a team or something like that, what you gonna have on your resume? Like, what type of art do you provide? Like, do you do any martial arts? Are you good with a weapon?
Oh,
You know, all these things. So instead of trying to down him, I'm asking them questions, to question his, intellect. Say, hey, okay, maybe I need to work on my shooting and fighting and, my different arts before I become a real security guard, because you ain't gonna want no chump around you. And I definitely ain't gonna want no chump around me when it's go time. So
you need somebody that can do
yeah,
something.
yeah. So I ain't gonna never try to say nothing in no mean way to down
Nah,
somebody. I'm always try to,
But the
Nah, unless
funniest
it's
shit,
some shit.
the
now, I'm
funniest
telling
shit though, when this nigga, he'll be like promoting shit.
Yeah.
So we was at this, we got booked at them crazy hotel, and I see him doing a video. This the best hotel. This the best hotel I
you.
ever
It
been
was
at.
really bad.
I'm like, why
It was
you
really
say it's the
bad.
best
Yeah.
hotel? Then he had another hotel. This the best hotel. He like, yo, I don't want to say no,
It's just nice.
but I
Yeah,
just changed the
it's nice.
energy.
I'm just trying to give them, because they're asking me to promote they,
Right.
I don't want to promote they brand with some bad energy. Like if I'm gonna be in front of the camera, I'm gonna try to get them, everything they want, because that's what they asking me for. This is who I am. I don't want people to see me in that type of light. I'm you, so I'm gonna give you off some bad energy, because that ain't who I am, man. That ain't who I am, and neither is the prophet of swag, man. And he came from L.A.
Yeah, man.
He came from L.A. So coming from L.A., do you think just that background of being here has, in the fashion that has come out of L.A., do you think that is kind of formed and shaped
Yeah.
who you are as a player, person, all that stuff?
For sure. Especially growing up in like West LA, South Central, where we got gangs and all that. But then at the same time, I came out here to the Valley and seen like a different life. So
yeah.
You
I
might
got
need
to-
that
got
water
choked
that
up.
I was trying to get.
He asked you what the P and Swaggy P stand for. He start capping, so he start.
wow,
Dang.
wow.
That's
What-
crazy.
So what the P stand for?
I can't give you all that yet, man. The book coming out.
You got a book coming out.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm head to toe with this, baby.
What's it gonna be about?
The prophet of swag, prophecies.
Yeah, I'm gonna give out some game. I'm gonna help people out.
The Bible.
relationships. It's like a Bible.
That's
What's the,
Swaggy
name,
Bible.
what's the name of your book?
The mystery of the P.
The Mystery of the P. Hey, y'all gotta check it out, man. Check it out, y'all. Let us know what y'all want to see or hear or read about
Yeah.
in the book
There you
or
go.
talk about, because he got some interesting stuff, man. He's been in the NBA for how many years? You playing the NBA?
12.
12 years. That's a very long time for the people who don't understand basketball or anything like that. 4 years is an actual what? That's how long the career usually lasts. So for him to go 12 years, it shows the hard work, the dedication, the discipline, and the swag that he provided for basketball.
Man.
So like
So-
coming. So you said South Central.
West LA. West
West
LA.
West LA to the Valley, bro. Pay attention, dog. Come on. Awareness. Awareness camp.
So like growing up in your environment, did you have like any distract? You said gangs and shit. What were the
Yeah.
distractions?
Was you into that, a little bit?
A little bit. Like I knew him. Everybody know
Yeah.
me. Because they used to hang out right in the front of my apartment. But I didn't really start playing
Basketball.
until my 11th grade. Like
Damn.
Hey, what did you do before that?
I was just
Just dibbling, dabbling in every little
dabbling
thing.
in everything.
You play football, baseball, any other sports?
Football. That's about it. But once I got start taking basketball serious, somebody seen me on the corner dribbling and stuff. It's like, hey man, you want to come to our tryouts and all that? Me and my boy, I was like, we'll come. And next thing you know, I'm playing basketball at Cleveland High. You feel me?
That's tough.
Yeah. And then we, that same year, we beat the Atlanta Celtics on the punt.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, he did. They did. That was one of the few teams. I remember we was talking about that a couple
Yeah.
episodes ago.
They
One of the
was
few
stacked.
teams that beat us, and they had some center from UCLA. I can't think of his name. He real
Big
ugly.
Mexican,
He looked
the
like
big
a
Mexican,
puppet
yeah,
master.
yeah.
He looked like one of the Muppet babies.
Who was on
But
the
he
team?
could hoop though. Ain't
He
no
could hoop.
offense.
I can't-
Mata or
Yeah,
something
Mata,
like
yeah,
that.
Mata,
He
Mata.
from Mexico. So
Lorenzo
shout out
Mata.
to him.
Yeah.
Lorenzo Mata.
Lorenzo Mata.
I used to, he energy guy, but he
Yeah.
blue collar. But
Yeah.
they did beat us, so I respect for the Pumps because they beat us back then.
Who was all on that team?
Me, Formar.
Jordan Farmer?
Jordan Farmer.
Mhm, they had a pretty good squad. But we was kind of young at the game at that point when we
Yeah,
played y'all. We
yeah.
wasn't really a couple months
Yeah,
later.
y'all beat us I think the second time, I think.
Was you into music? Did that help you with your swag, coming up with the name, any James Browns
all
or any
that,
old school people?
all that. I was a big Michael Jackson fan
Mm-hmm.
growing up. Me and my brothers used to be at Venice Beach doing the Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's tough.
They used to throw us like a couple dollars and all that.
Who was the better dancer?
I was the
You
youngest.
was the youngest, so everybody wanted to come see you.
You feel me? You feel me?
Did that give you like the confidence so when you got to the league, you can just try anything on the court?
Just try anything. Yeah. And, yeah, just, I always liked the tension, man. So,
Yeah.
you know, it just.
Being the young one.
Yeah, being the youngest, I always had to fight for attention because my brothers was playing, my mom and everybody would go to that game to talk about how good they are and all that. And they was really, like, better, like the best in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know? So I always looked up to them, but, you know, I always just did some crazy, wild stuff just to get attention, man.
Growing up, like, did you, like, I know you said you play other sports.
Yeah.
So, like, how was school life? Like, was you the class, like, was you like the
Class
smooth
clown.
operator, class clown?
It depends. It
Yeah.
depends. It depends. I didn't really go to school like that, man.
You go to school?
I
Dang,
You
what
was
was you
skipping?
doing?
skipping, man.
You was skipping school?
Yeah.
In middle school and all that?
Not middle school.
Oh, okay. I'm
Once I
about to
got
say
to
high school, you was
High
doing
school.
your own thing.
Yeah, I did my own thing.
Okay, you
yeah.
had a car and all that stuff?
Nah.
You was
nothing
just
like
out
that.
there.
Just out there. But I'll go to the park and hoop, though. Like,
Okay, so you did something.
Yeah,
You did something.
we go hoop.
But you said you became, when you went to start taking it serious, you was in 11th grade?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
varsity?
the first, yeah. Of course, man.
So, shit, you just come in?
But I had like I had the 9th grade credits though, so that's why my coach was trying to get me to stay for an extra year. That's how I got an extra year because I really didn't go to school my 9th grade. Like,
So what you averaged in your senior year?
Around 27, 30. You know.
He said around.
That's
Something
like,
like-
did you actually see him play coming out of growing up in L.A. or California? Did you actually see him play high school games and stuff like that?
Not high school, but huh?
Too young probably then.
Too young?
Yeah, I was born in '99, but I went to USC, and obviously I watched you play there. But you have all this personality, and like you're vibrant. How do you think that kind of translated to your actual game on the court?
I think it helped me in a way with being creative, like creating shots for myself. Or if I seen somebody do something, I'll go to the gym and try to imitate it. And that also came in an era when coaches was frowned upon and doing step backs and all that type of stuff. They used to call us like bad shot makers. That was the thing for us, like a J.R. Smith, somebody like that. So now I can say if JR was playing in this era, 200.
It seemed like all of us was before our times. Yeah, you feel like you played, like the style that you played with was before your time, like the showtime, the shooting and turn around, all that stuff. That was like, so you feel like you started all that. You was the pioneer.
I feel like I had something to do with it for sure.
I can see that for real because
that fun basketball
playing
game.
against you, and watching you play, you always had fun out there, and that comes with confidence and swag. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like you could be good at basketball, but when you like really confident in your skill from working at it so much, you out there, you swagging it. It's just like
you had that for sure.
I know we talking about Nick. We go finish, but like Dancing with the Stars. At first I was a little stiff,
All right,
because I was like trying to figure it out. But after practicing over and over and over and over again, and kind of getting the steps and understanding, hearing the music and the beat, when it was go time, performance time, I was able to goddamn move the damn hips, the legs, and they that bitch do everything I could do. So, I correlated how I had to train for Dancing with the Stars with basketball. You got to start from the ground up. You got to start from the foundation. It's like everything in life. Yeah, so all you young hoopers, you kids who got dreams out there, man, you want to make it to the top. You can't start at the top.
Yeah.
You got to have a foundation, and you got to lay the foundation of what you want in your life. You want to be a hard worker, you want to be dedicated, disciplined to your craft, you got to start young. Lay the foundation now.
Man.
So
Yeah.
who was you modeling your game after?
Growing up, I liked a lot of T-Mac. I had like the little curl.
Okay.
Yeah, wore number 1. And I had like, You know, I had like a little lazy eye back then. You know, so
You had a
Still
lazy
got a
eye.
lazy eye.
You had the Mac. You had the
it wasn't
T-Mac.
that bad, but it was bad. So,
Boy had the Mac.
so I used to think I was T-Mac back in the day.
Hey, that's where the meme came from. Someone was like, "Yo, you got a lazy eye." He said,
Oh man.
"I got a lazy eye, Mom."
Ma, I got a lazy eye. That bitch still over there. You talking about, boy, you got a lazy eye. Boy, if you don't go ahead. And then that's when Nick Meme came out. Look. Got his ass.
What did your mother say in that video?
He said
Yeah,
T-Mac,
you see that?
T-Mac.
You see that motherfucker?
Yeah, that's when T-Mac had said he ain't got no lazy eye. And he was looking at her like, what?
What did your mother say?
No offense to T-Mac, man. Listen, I love
Nah,
for real, because I fuck with T-Mac.
You can't bring it back.
You right.
You let it out there. He talking about us, our lazy eye. That's what.
Hey,
Nah, my mom had said something like, fuck. It was about me playing, because Cedric Zabalas and them used to play in our neighborhood, and they wouldn't let me play. But they said, this boy would be so good if he ever just take it serious. But he was a clown then. So, so I looked at her like, what? You don't expect your mom to call you a clown on TV. So.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, our parents be doing that. Like, I love my mom and dad, but like, dang, we do be some clowns. And I get what they saying. They don't mean it in no harm way. Be like, dang, no mama.
Right?
Shit.
Yeah, just going back to you and who you modeled your game after, I like to ask guys like you who already had their careers, but I think that you're like a unique case because you kind of created your own play style. It's like, I mean, to my knowledge, I never seen anyone do a 360 layup. I could be wrong.
Only person is probably
Monte Ellis,
Monte and
J.R.
too.
Smith.
Monte and John Wall.
J.R. Smith too.
And J.R. Smith.
But
That's
just your
three
play
people.
style. Was
That's
just,
probably four of the most swaggiest people in the league, though, for real. If you think about it, them the only people who will really, really, really be like, you know what, fuck that shit. I'm gonna try some shit. Yeah.
no, it goes back to what you were saying about him. It's like he came in the league with confidence, and like it's his personality showing off on the court. It made him super
It
unique.
just
And
made him who he is. It really brought his style out, so he's been able to do anything off the court because of his swag and his confidence. So confidence is always key, man.
Before we get to the NBA, like you cousins with rappers, Kendrick,
Lamar and Baby Keem.
was y'all always close?
Not always, cause my mom didn't let me, and didn't want me to go to Compton a lot like that growing up, you know. So I seen him here and there, but as I got older and was like being able to drive to like tournaments and stuff, he rode with us a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause he liked the hoop, but like I say, he was always smaller and shorter.
So when you
Then I looked up.
when the Drake and Kendrick beef started, you couldn't pick.
Oh, you know
He gotta go with his family.
Go with the family. I
Come
can't be
on,
at
man.
the family reunion like.
Come on, man. They gonna everybody gonna have that same face.
Right?
Go back,
Right?
Go back to that, man. Nick. They gonna ask Nick. They gonna be like, Nick, we Drake.
They gonna be like how Drake was with LeBron.
Come on,
watching
man.
that
What,
video.
Nick? You and Drake? I know that was probably tough though, cause you know seeing them two beef like that.
Yeah, it was, man. Cause
Was it real though? Be honest, my boy.
them two.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a history of like taking jabs at each other. So
Like why don't they just? You think they should just squabble it out, get into a Thunderdome?
could, but
I know that ain't gonna
that ain't
happen.
gonna
There's
never
too
happen.
much. Other people gonna get involved too quick. Yeah, I can see that though. But
People afraid.
yeah,
to
we
lose.
don't need
You know,
that
he-
beef, man. They make some good music though. Both of them could do some shit together that'll go crazy.
Shit,
It'll go
Poetic
crazy.
Justice, they already did that shit.
They did, but I'm saying now that
Now-
both of them more seasoned
Yep.
and they done had that beef, they done got that shit out the way. They can come out with some bangers.
yeah, it's
and
like
have,
Drake and Meek Mill on steroids.
way
Mega
past,
steroids.
way past them too. And I love Meek, but
Yeah, this-
come on, man. You talking about?
No, I'm saying like mega
Like,
steroids.
just think
though.
about this. Think about this. If Kendrick bought Drake out at the doggone Super Bowl, how
That'd be
many
crazy.
views?
Oh my God.
How
That'd
many
be
people
crazy.
gonna watch that? to
So you
see
gonna
what
be at that
happened.
Super Bowl?
He gonna be at the Super Bowl
He
first.
said,
You gotta go see your cousin, man. He
I
performing
might.
at the Super Bowl.
I might.
He
That's
gonna
why
be
I
there.
wanted him to be in LA because the next one is San Fran and LA.
You gonna be there though. You gotta be there for that big cousin in the
Yeah, that's gonna
Super
be crazy.
Bowl in the halftime show. You gotta go there and swag out.
So
You
from
gotta go there.
From college to NBA, how was that transition?
A little tough. It was tough just because I had spent so much time and all my life in LA. I didn't want to go to like Kentucky or none of them schools because I chose to stay home at USC. I didn't want to leave my mom and my home, my family, and all that. So friends.
Yeah.
So when I got drafted by Washington, it was like a whole new, like I had to adjust to just being out of LA.
Yeah.
Because that was tough on its own. But starting over, you're not the man no more. You're coming to somebody else's team, and at the same time, it's Gil. Gil is Gil. So
You gotta talk about that.
yeah,
Man.
how was he as
I
a
was
vet?
Gilbert for real as a vet, and I know he's a big brother and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But I
as
was
a vet, oh man, now that I look back, he was tough.
It was tough on you.
Just like he wasn't playing, so I caught Gil when he wasn't like
into his
yeah,
shit.
so,
Into his
because I always knew of Gil because we played in the Valley and stuff together. So I thought, and he was the first person to call me, took care of me. He had 2 houses. He wasn't using one, so he let me stay in the other
That's
one.
tough.
Yeah, so he took care of me and all that, but he was just in fun mode.
He came with a
He
price.
wanted to have a lot of fun.
That house
Yeah.
wasn't
have
free.
a lot of
But I
fun.
can understand that because he
Yeah.
done really did his shit for real. Injuries done stopped him from going, a little bit further than what he may have wanted. My bad, but like,
So
he
what was
wanted to
the
have fun and let y'all have fun too.
Yeah.
I could see that as a vet and as somebody who done been at the top. Like, man, let these young boys have a good time, man. They only in this for a couple years, but then it's like you gotta also have the other side. Like, all right, you still gotta work hard. You still
Yeah,
gotta
that's
do
what I'm
all this
saying.
other stuff, but at the same time, you don't want to miss out on life hooping because Nick understands when you in this moment of hooping, you don't see nothing else. Your blinders is on. You know what I'm saying? So
For real.
you be with your teammates all day. So you want to have fun and enjoy it. That's probably the thing that us as athletes, when we done playing, we miss that camaraderie. That's why because the bus rides, the plane rides, going out to dinner in the different cities, practices, all that stuff, seeing
Meetings,
fights,
hotel,
every little thing that could happen. Like this is where we spend most of the majority of our life.
Yeah.
Right, more than your
doing this
family
stuff.
at that point.
Yeah, we all like brothers. Their families become our families. I remember when I was a rookie, I had to watch Stacey Augman Kids, and we was the same age. Y'all thought I was done with it. You see how crazy that sounded at the
Babysitting
end?
adults.
His daughter and I was the same age, and I had to babysit her
That's crazy.
at 18. He said, "Hey, young fella, you try anything, I'll fucking kill you, nigga." I said, "Hey, look,
like he
man,
don't
look,
play,
dog, hey, you good? Oh, man, I ain't finna mess with your daughter. I'm on my best behavior with her." Hell. Stacey Augman, you know Stacey. Yeah.
Stacey don't play, boy.
Don't play.
I know Blatch was saying the craziest shit Gil did was put dog shit in his shoe and shit like that. What was the craziest prank? I know you
Gotta
talk
be
about a lot of
That's
them.
why
but
he laughing.
Dre is sick. Yeah, Dre. Jay was getting the worst of it because he was by himself.
And he was a younger one.
He was younger. Then I came. Then they had 2 people to pick with.
And they was probably going crazy on y'all.
man.
Everybody was
Well,
it
we
more
used to
so.
fight back.
Was it more so Gil?
Oh yeah, he told us a story
used to
about
fight
y'all
back.
did some bullshit to Gil. He got y'all back after that. What did y'all do to Gil?
Well, we did a lot of stuff to Gil. Like Gil, I done took Gil credit cards when he told me to go buy something and bought me all kind of shit. Like,
What was the craziest thing you bought with the cards?
shit, I maxed it almost. Well, you can't max the black card out, but I bought me like 2 laptops. He told me to go get him an iPhone. I said, cool. Bought me an iPhone, a laptop, 2 of them actually. You need 2 of them. he didn't believe I was gonna do it. So
What'd he do when you got back?
oh, that's see. And then maybe so I gave him the car back. I said, thanks, man. He seen all the shit I had. He said, what? I said, yeah, man, this is the courtesy of the Gilbert Arenas black car. I was talking shit. So the next day in shoot around or practice, or after he took my car keys. I had them in my pocket. So he took my car keys, and we was on the road when this happened. He shipped it back. I don't know how he did it. He shipped it back to LA. To the DC. Had his mans pick up my car.
Oh my God.
Yeah, had him pick up my car. So when I land, I didn't have nowhere to go. It was snowing and shit. I was stuck. So, but they was doing something at the house. He already had the keys to his place because I'm at his house.
Bro,
already. So I get to the house. Yeah, there's all kind of shit in the house. Fucked up. He come in with paintball guns and shooting me down.
Oh my God.
It was dark, so I walk in, it's dark and shit. All I hear, pop, 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 pop. Nigga,
You thinking it's somebody coming to get you? Oh my God.
Gil and them guns.
Oh shoot. You ain't have no. Did you have dogs or anything?
Nah, that no dog.
Oh
man.
Who was there? You was just.
I'm just opening the door to get in
Oh,
the house.
my God.
Dog. Oh. I was so scared, bro. But the house was already fucked up. Like he took my clothes, some of my clothes, and had them in a tub with bleach. It's crazy.
He just went ham. He
Yeah.
said make you pay for this.
Yeah.
Who was the oldest vet on y'all team?
Shit. Probably, I don't know. Eton Thomas felt like he was old.
How was them Eton Thomas and Brandon Haywood fights?
They fought all the time, bro.
They fought all the
All
time.
the time.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic
Big
Justice.
Poetic Justice and
Man.
Brandon Haywood.
What? They hated each other.
Who used to, they said Brandon used to win all of them.
For some reason, Brandon he did get the best of them sometimes. But surprisingly or not, it was like the best fighting big was JaVale McGee.
I could see that.
I was
I
shocked.
could see that. Who he fought?
He got into it with a couple of them before.
And he
Yeah.
put them down.
Put him down. That's what
All
I said.
of 'em.
All of it.
Knocked them down. Knock them out?
Nah, not knocked him out, but it was an ass whipping. You won.
Oh,
It was
okay.
one of those. Like
JaVale,
shocking.
because you got to think he got long arms.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
It's crazy.
All
And
you
he
see
can
was
punch
the
from
walk-
different places.
I can already tell. I can see it because how he played basketball. You can tell he'll do some shit like
He might be moving this way and bop
Right?
your
It was
ass.
awkward ass
And
long.
then come back, uppercut your ass. And you like, how the fuck this nigga knocking my ass out?
Damn, Bigfoot on these niggas.
That's why I was shocked. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can see that. I can see that JaVale McGee.
Was there anything in practice in when you were with the Lakers in 2020? that you
Hell
remember
no,
from JaVale?
man. We was all of us respected each other so much, and it was just like we was there for one mission. It was championship. It wasn't why would me and JaVale fight?
Yeah, it was-
you know what I'm saying?
So
Like me and
was the
JaVale
Wizards-
got probably had battles when I was playing and he was with Washington.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even like we ain't even yap at each other. It wasn't even like that. No, me and JaVale like this, man. That's my dog.
So was that Wizard team?
The craziest thing.
That's what I was.
I'm
It
telling
gotta
you,
be.
Surviving the Wizards, man, is real.
Surviving the Wizards. Outside of Gilbert, who was probably the other craziest.
Man, that team was just crazy, bro. It's like my first day after, practice, the first practice, someone sprayed the fire extinguisher in the parking lot, so everybody's cars is full. Man, I'm like, what is this, bro? The first day, but it was wild, bro. I remember Mike James. We got Mike James good. All the young fellas was tired of them messing with us, so we went downstairs and got his room key.
Mm-hmm.
Because we knew we could take Mike James. His little was like 4 of us. We
Yeah,
could get
yeah.
one. So we got his room key. In the middle of the night, he was asleep, bro. He snuck in there. Oh man, we was whooping his ass. With all kinds, we had like little things hitting the way. He was scared though.
Yeah, because he didn't know what the fuck going
Yeah,
on.
he just woke up to
Oh,
it.
man.
See, that's
Pillow
some
hit to
fun.
the-
That's some
yeah,
shit
we
that
had
you would
one.
never forget. Like
Yeah.
being on the team, like I remember we was in high school playing with the Celtics. We used to play hide and go seek at the hotels, like a big old hotel in Vegas. We had to play outside, and if you get caught trying to get in, you got beat up. So it's like, man, stuff like that is stuff you always remember. So that's cool. Even though you might have had a crazy team, you got stories for days. Granddad Swag gonna be telling all the stories to the kids. Hey man, when I played with the Washington Skizzles, the who pops? The Skizzles. Hey, what's the name? The Skizzles with Wizards. With Gilbert Arenas. Yeah,
I have a question though, because you obviously won a championship with the Warriors, and I feel like there's definitely a difference between the two locker rooms. But I feel like there has to be some sort of, jokiness and silliness to those championship teams that aren't just like, oh, show up to work, practice, go home.
Sure,
it's like there has to be some type of fun.
Yeah, for sure. You got different teams. We was young then, we was young, but as you get older, I think with the Warriors, it's fun stuff for them. It's like going out, family dinners, and daytime parties together. But we did do like a little boat trip. We got on a little yacht. It was it's shocking to see like Steph go out. Like you don't think those type of guys go out, but they they go out too.
Them type of guys.
What about you, Dwight? I know that you guys said
like
that
Kobe,
20. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like that 2020 team, like they had you said you guys went out everywhere together, the entire team, the club in China.
We was
like
together, man. We was always together. I'll never forget, how close we was as a team, even before we went to the bubble.
Yeah.
Like we was literally every city, after every game, we together. We partying. We Utah. It don't matter where we at. We together.
That's not normal.
When we was in China, it's normal.
It's normal for winning teams.
It's normal for winning teams. It's normal for teams that really fuck with each other. And we knew that our goal was to win the chip. So, shit, like LeBron, he want that. He want us to all be together. When I was in Orlando, we was like this in Orlando. We was always together at somebody's house eating, watching the fights, watching the whether it be MMA, or going to the fights, watching the football games, whatever it may be. All that stuff is like Thanksgiving. You got to think we together.
Right.
What was the most like split up team you played on? The Wizards.
So I say the first time here.
I think it was a little split up, but it wasn't like that split up. Like I think it was
the Wizards
because we was old. Some people was old.
You did play with the Wizards.
I did play with the Wizards.
You caught them at the end though.
But I was hurt.
Yeah, I was about to say you caught
y'all
them.
played together?
Nah.
You just missed him, right?
Was
in LA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In LA, which time with Kobe?
Yeah.
Did you? How was that experience playing with Kobe as a 2-guard?
He was hurt, but it was.
You
cool
talked to him a lot?
Yeah, like he went down to Orange County. And worked out with him. Like again, it seemed like the star of the team, always the first person to call you and all that. They called me, talked to me, told me to come down, gave me advice on little things during the game and all that. So he was cool. He was chill at the time.
Yeah.
But you could tell, like, it's still Kobe. You still see Kobe because he was still, like, demanding stuff from people, even while not playing. So you can still see it. And when he came back for, like, them little short stints, that's when Kobe will come out sometime. But for the most part, he only played, like, I want to say 20 or some games.
So the culture, you was on the Clippers before, right?
Yeah.
And you went to Philly and then the Lakers.
Yeah.
What was like the culture like different from the Clippers to the Lakers?
The little brother for real. Clippers is cool though.
Well, Lakers have fans.
Yeah. It's the difference.
They say the Clippers was cursed.
They
got
cursed,
that movie
bro.
Clipped.
They cursed, bro, for real.
You said they cursed?
Yeah.
Like what? Why you think that?
They had too many good teams.
Bro, Lob City days, like
They have some good teams.
Especially this past team.
Yeah, that
with
was
Kawhi
crazy.
and PG.
Yeah.
And you can't
bro, and Harden.
get a season with them healthy in the playoffs like that.
What do you think it is? I think it's a curse for real.
That curse they talking about?
What's that
the
rapper
movie.
from back in the day they said used to curse
Bass God?
everybody? Yeah. Is it the
God.
bass god? What happened to him, man? Lil B, the bass god, did he hurt? Did he curse
All
him?
right.
Hey, uncurse the Clippers, man, so we can see James Harden in the finals again, man. He's still with the Clippers, right?
Yeah.
Were you on that team when y'all came back in Houston?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
that's what I'm
came back
saying.
and beat the Clippers.
They was up with 3-1, right?
It was up 3-1.
You guys were down double digits, like 3 of those games,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
For some,
It's
and
crazy.
didn't they get exited like early this year? Like Clips,
Second
the
round.
Clippers.
Yeah, first round.
First
To Dallas,
round,
yeah.
they was on that winning streak. Got swept. No, they ain't get swept.
They don't
But
need
shit.
that big old arena though. I think that's too much. That's too much space, man. Ain't nobody coming to. Ain't
Are
nobody
they
coming
Clipper
to the
fans?
games like
Are they
that,
Clipper
man.
fans?
It's Clippers fans, but I'm just saying it
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
no
it's-
offense to.
what you
to
think
the Clippers
Lakers
Well,
are?
fans.
you know
I
LA,
really
Dwight.
haven't
There's no
seen
real
like
Clipper
a
fans. That's the
real
truth.
Clipper fan. That's what, except for Clipper
Who says
Darryl.
I'm the Clippers?
Except
they're
for
in-
Clipper
they're
Daryl.
Yeah.
There's some Clipper fans though. But what I'm saying is that's a big old arena, man.
Name a
The
Clipper
doggone
fan.
board bigger than some arenas.
Name a Clipper fan. Name a Clipper
Yeah,
fan.
that's what I'm saying, like
Clipper
Clipper
fan.
Daryl.
That's your boy.
Come on,
Clipper
man. He been
Daryl.
all the games. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You
All the
ugly.
games.
And you have everybody there with the ugly.
No, but just
shout out
knowing
to Clipper
LA.
Daryl, man. We got to get you on the show.
But
I
have you
promise
ever
I
seen
get-
somebody with
I
a
supposed to
Clipper
be on
shirt
your show.
on? Besides going to the game, like Clipper stuff on?
Yeah,
No.
I have.
From LA?
In Taiwan.
There you go.
Look at
I feel like it's usually people that aren't even from LA. Like they're tourists in LA. Like, yo, let me go to a Laker game or a Clipper game. I'll spend $20 or I'll spend $200. You see
Yeah,
them go to
that's,
the
but
Clipper
what
game.
I'm saying is they got to move somewhere where they going to get their own home.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Fans. They
That's
should
what I'm
go to
saying.
the Seattle Clippers.
Or Vegas.
No, not Vegas.
Why not Vegas?
Because James does not need to be
Yeah.
in Vegas right now while he playing.
He wildin'.
Come on, man. You gonna be on the dice playing the game
all.
on the sideline. They gonna make a casino on the side of the court
Man.
for James.
A hard
For sure.
Nah, I think Seattle would be a great
And
one.
all the
in Vegas.
and all the Boo-Ray players.
Oh, God.
No, sir. No,
Strip
sir.
club.
Come on, man.
The Harden. That's gonna be the strip
Seattle
club.
gonna have
Clippers,
a-
bro.
the Harden. It's gonna
He
be
gonna
crap.
have a Harden strip club, and he gonna have his own wine in there. What's up? I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Shoot.
They're gonna
Yeah,
be
they're
like,
spending
"Yo,
all
we
this
saw
money
you in the
on
strip club the
reviving
other
this
night."
franchise, and I think
He's a
simple
liar,
move, not
and I
simple,
will
but like
never-
moving to Seattle, you'll have a diehard fan
Yeah,
base.
yeah.
They will never be loved in LA. That's the truth.
They will no. If they
tough.
win a championship,
Yeah,
it'll change. It'll
change.
change.
I mean,
It'll
you guys
change.
probably
It'll
know.
change.
it will.
It will, but because it'll be the first, and
Yeah.
so it'll change. But again, I think them going to Seattle, it'll sell out every game. It'll
They're-
be a
they're
great
dying for
fan base
games.
for a team to go back to.
Yeah.
Vegas is the money maker. I can understand Vegas, but I think it's just. I think the Clippers should be. They deserve
Vegas
They deserve their
Clippers.
own.
Vegas
They just
on,
deserve.
They gotta change their name too. Like,
Yeah.
But they
Seattle
deserve.
Clippers.
They changed their
They
logo.
deserve their own fan base for real. No
Like, what
offense to
happened
the
to
fans
San
they got.
Diego?
here.
like when
Yeah,
it was
like
the
they
Charlotte
own
Bobcats and they went to the
Oh,
New
that's
Orleans
the worst name
Pelicans.
in the world.
shit.
Bobcat.
They didn't go to the New Orleans Pelicans.
The Charlotte Bobcats?
Yeah.
They went to the Charlotte Hornets. The
They went
Hornets.
back.
Nah.
Bobcats hasn't been the worst name ever.
Sure, yeah.
You think so?
What's the worst name in the NBA?
So
The
what?
Pelicans.
It was the New
Yeah.
Orleans Hornets first.
It was the Bobcats.
That's what I'm
Then
saying.
the
The
Hornets.
Pelicans need to change their name too.
It's the
what?
Bobcats. Then the Hornets.
Wasn't it the New Orleans Hornets at one time?
It
They
was.
need to-
It was.
New
It
Orleans
was.
Hornets,
It
and then they
was.
went to
The Peas.
look. He,
It was.
What?
It was New Orleans.
It was the
Hornets.
New Orleans Hornets, and then they did like a deal,
Yeah.
and then they changed
Oh, it was New Orleans
yeah,
Hornets.
come on,
But
man.
it was
I'm the
Charlotte.
fat
It was
guy.
the Charlotte Hornets though, and the Charlotte Bobcats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two teams.
So what was your best year? What you feel like your best year in the NBA was?
Funnest year was my first year with the Lakers.
Your first year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when Kobe was hurt. You said right?
Yeah.
Oh, 18. You averaged 18.
Yeah.
Was y'all? What was the record then?
Shit, we was losing, but nigga, I got
Yeah.
He got a chance to play and
Yeah.
play in LA, playing his home
back
team.
home.
Yeah,
Shit
man.
was going. I had
Shoot, how was
All
that?
these deals,
How was that
little-
experience playing at home, man? I know, like it's tough for a lot of players to want to play at home because it's expectations. Everybody wants you to come.
yeah.
Everybody want tickets. They
That's
want
the
you to
worst
do
thing,
this. They want to be at the house when you got a game.
Yeah.
They don't understand you got to get rest. They don't think about practice. None of that stuff matter when you play at home, no, for real.
Yeah. I would say probably just tickets and all the off the court stuff, like family, always friends, really friends at the house all the time.
Yeah.
Always wanting to go out, something, it's always something.
Let's
to
go
do.
out, man. What
Yeah,
you want?
let's
Come on,
do
let's go
something,
somewhere, man. No, I got a game. Y'all gonna win or lose anyway, whatever, however they feel.
Right.
If y'all team playing bad, that's y'all gonna lose anyway.
You might as
Nah,
well
and
go
you said
out.
they was
Hell.
losing. Was you outside though? Was you
Y'all
outside?
sorry.
A little bit. I was all,
He
I'm
talking
always
about everything
outside,
is a
but I'm
little
not
bit,
outside
but he
like
always-
that. I'm not extreme. I know my limits.
What's the limit? Shit.
You get a certain amount of days of that for me. I can't. Yeah. Because at the same time, I don't always have like the leisure to always mess up. So.
Yeah, because Kobe was like,
Yeah, so
he see your ass out one time, it's over for you.
Have to,
Nah, just because you losing, you don't want to be seen out like that while you losing because it's just not a good look.
Yeah.
It's not a good look with your teammates first, the organization, and then if you're in a city where the fans is really into the game, like
why you
we
out
off
here?
this.
They'll find you
Right?
wherever you
Yeah.
are. Like, whoa, Nick Young was at this place after he shot 0 for 8. Like, what are you doing? Get in the gym. It's like, yeah. Like,
It's not even that simple. Like that one, he meant 1 for 8 in the gym, get in the gym. He in the gym, but I'm talking about they losing 20 games, 30 games, and they in the club every night.
Right.
They chilling. That's a bad
crazy.
look right there.
Right.
That's the look of don't care. Like you might have a couple games where it's bad. You like, no, I might need to smoke it off. Or go get to the hookah lounge, whatever it may be, and get back to it. But the losing a lot of games and you out every night, no, that ain't it, bro.
So you brought something up on Gilbert Arenas, and Dwight brushed over it.
When I dunked him.
You already knew it. He already knew it.
He never did it. They ignored it. So let's look
He
at
didn't
this
jump
real
like
quick.
that though. I think he did.
Hold on.
Dwight, you remember this?
That's Philly Nick.
Let me see.
Get your little ass dunked on. Get your little ass dunked on.
Oh, I did move out the way.
Yeah.
He ain't really dunk on me.
The duck.
He ain't really dunk on me. It was.
No,
it was
But it was
This
a
was
game
the
where
argument.
you dunked on Drew Holiday.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
But the argument
This one I had
was,
just
Got back from service. And then, man, rest in peace to my boy. I see his number right there, number 1, Darius Morris.
Oh, yeah.
Played for the Lakers. He passed away
He sure did.
this year.
Well, where the argument came from was y'all was talking about Rudy Gobert and what a rim protector was, and they were saying that nobody was even finishing around Dwight.
Yeah.
And then Nick was like, "Shit, I finished on it."
He called me right, but it wasn't like I really was down there to, go block it or foul the fuck out of him, because usually that's probably what I would have
He
did.
said,
but
"I
he-
did."
He was prime right there.
Look at
The
that.
game
Dwight.
before the game. a couple
Look,
games.
look.
That was 95's 2K rating, Dwight.
Man, that's after back surgery.
What
Dwight.
was your rating on 2K?
Shit, the highest right now, I just seen it was 80. I'm 80, baby.
That's
He had-
fire.
he had the
Yeah,
sliders
80s,
up right
baby.
there.
80s, baby.
He put his sliders up right there.
You know?
That put his sliders up for a game. That bit went right back down. It went right back down to 360 layup. What you talking about?
Speaking of that, we seen like some crazy highlight tape of your prime. I mean, I think a lot of people don't understand Nick was really that.
Yeah, see, you get
You
the
put
chance to
Ron
play
in the
free.
blender. Come here, boy. Come here and fall on him. What's up? Okay. Oh, that was so
360.
tough. Oh, come here. Don't do it to him, Nick Young. Excuse me. Dunk Keem. Young Nick Keem. Okay. Oh, back to me. Come here, Harrison Barnes.
That's what he said. Too.
Put him in the basket. Come here. Fade away. Ooh, Jimmy Buckets.
Kobe.
Yeah,
You got Kobe
motherfucker. Ooh, Dunk Keem.
Oh, my God.
Bring it back to him. Come here, boy. Don't try to jump with me. Easy.
Damn.
He made him do the cha-cha to the ground.
With the
In and
ooh,
out,
Lord.
go spin he.
I remember that one.
Ooh, 360. Oh, come here. Oh, shooting. Okay, cross. Hezzy. Ooh. Okay, come here, corner man. Oh, when they call you the corner man. Thank you.
Where was Spurs game winner? Where was that? They let that one out.
Oh, the Spurs.
Yeah,
the game
yeah.
winner?
Kobe was right there, right? You're like, nah, I'm shooting this.
So like, you feel you was underrated in your career?
Yeah, I feel not underrated. I just felt like, like you said, I was.
You probably
like I did my job though.
Do you think you got the opportunities like how you wanted, or it's tough because you came behind such a you played with some of the best two guards to ever play. So like, was that kind of difficult to kind of because did they expect you to have that same attitude, the same everything as them?
Yep.
And when you didn't do it, they kind of like, we're going to give him some different type minutes.
Yeah,
How'd that make you feel, bro?
That's one thing I hated. Like just because I smiled and have fun, they think I don't take the game serious.
Yeah.
I hated that. I feel like you don't have to wear basketball all day, every day. As long as I go in the gym, I do my thing. I should be able to be me after that, So.
Yeah, and it's crazy now because what you're saying is what these athletes are doing now, and they getting NIL deals. They getting $290,000 million extra dollars. They wearing fingernail polish. They got booger nail. They got the nails. The what the things is the nose rings. They got all that. They doing everything.
Yeah.
And
Everything they want, man.
And it's cool.
On Instagram.
Yeah, come on, man. But it's just the times we live in. I think all of us are before that because we was early with the Periscope on Twitter, all the stuff back in the day. We was kind of like the first ones, the lives, all that stuff, man. So they just took that, and now it's cool. Because remember back then when we was doing that stuff, it was a problem. Hey, get off that shit, man. Focus.
They used to hate you. Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot, and I think that kind of got us to a point where now we like, man, we finna do hella side quests. We finna do any and everything that makes sense, and we can have fun doing it. What's some of the stuff that you would like to do if you haven't done it already? Like some shows, yeah.
I really do want to do that
Special Forces
show.
You should do it.
Crazy.
I want to see, can I do it?
Would you want to be in the cold or would you want to be in the warm weather?
Cold.
Because that's gonna be key.
Probably warm.
I say that because I did the warm. We was in Wadi Rum, Jordan. It was 115 to 20 degrees in the daytime. And you gotta have on your full Army gear, boots up, everything, 35-pound Birkin bags. You gotta run with it everywhere you go. Don't leave that.
Damn.
And so, but after that, you'll really believe like you can do whatever you put your mind to. And you an athlete, and like I always tell them, we got some type of gene in us, like some type of crazy gene.
It is.
And he said, I'm telling you, like, they ain't none of the people that came up here that had a conversation, and they all be like, yeah. You gotta have some type. It's like something is inside of us.
Wake up and do this over.
That's
over.
like, you know what? I can do that. I can do that. If I put my mind in it, I can do that. And that's why we're at this 1%. We're at the top of the top of athletes and people. Not because other people are bad or they didn't think, but it's this twitch that's in us.
Like competitiveness? Is that what it is?
It's more than that. We can be competitive with everything, but just everything that we want to do and we put our mind to is done. Everything we imagine, whether it be from clothes, whether it be from working out how we want our bodies to be, our games, shoes, like all that stuff is like, it's in us. It's crazy.
Yeah, just being, like, for you, I feel like you was a trendsetter. Like Dwight said, I was on the social media beforehand. The fashion, the haircut. Yeah. So you got a haircut named after you. Like,
that's so tough.
I'm mad and patented it back then.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's crazy.
I used to walk in the barbershop and say, give me the Swaggy P. Like, everyone had the Swaggy. Like, I had the Swaggy P in high school.
Oh, my God. Big head ass, big swole ass. What the fuck going on, man?
I was a sophomore.
Bro, big long arm, big swole ass. Goddamn Geodude from Pokemon. All that.
Get it off the screen.
Dang.
Yo,
But not everybody.
Big,
like,
long, strong neck having ass. Oh,
Get that motherfucker.
No, keep it on the picture for a second. Awareness cam. This is the first one. Look at this big, swole ass 10th grader.
Right now, that's crazy.
Shit,
Play
look
football
at his
too, huh?
triceps.
I did play football first, but I
You can
was
tell that
playing
nigga was
basketball.
fighting back
I
then. Ain't
fought, though. I
nobody
did
was
fight,
fucking
though.
with big goddamn
I was a hustle player.
king in
I
the
used to
short
box.
ass move.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, ninja gang.
Hey, take this shit.
Ninja, what's the shit you
Ninjutsu,
practice
ninjutsu.
move? Ninjutsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
See, I
But-
know ninjutsu.
I never heard that in my life.
Nigga and jitsu mixed together.
Never heard that.
Where you think Ninja Turtle came from? They
Him.
doing ninjutsu.
You don't see Donatello.
What you think Naruto?
ass
What's the
looking this
difference?
nigga,
Naruto,
man.
ninjas.
All
Like
you
you're
need is a
based- it's
like
shell
a
on your
stealth
back
art.
and a damn
it's like
sword.
based on ninja and killing, like it's like a killing type style.
I know y'all see it.
Hey,
Keep
Nick
going.
still got this shit.
Yeah, cause bro, look at it. You all you
Pull up
need
the
is a
Swaggy P haircut, man.
all you need is a turtle shell in the back of you, man. and some goddamn and some swords. Donatello, big
Sticking
strong
out right there.
ass. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Nah, but for real though, everybody had. If you hooped, even in Jersey, so you from Cali, everyone had the swag. If you ain't had a Swaggy P, they made fun of you. That's why I got this shit. Like,
Oh, he had to throw Jersey in there, bro. I knew it was coming.
nah, but how did it feel like with the haircut, fashion, sneakers, all of that, like being a trend? Like you the swaggiest?
Of course, you know. Of course.
All right, so
No hesitation.
all right, we
Yeah,
I
always
set the
name
trend. I set
we
the
always
trend for that.
name the top 5 athletes or players from Cali or the Valley, but we got a new one this week because it's Swaggy.
Okay.
Swaggy. Who's the top 5 swaggiest players that you played with first? We're gonna start with that one.
That I played with.
Yeah.
I'm about to throw, of course, Clarkson in because
Jordan Clarkson.
Somebody I kind of like mold.
Yeah, it looked like he got hella swag. Yeah.
Shit, who else?
Did Gilbert have swag?
Hell no. No swag. Still got none. He been dressing like a dad all his life, bro. Like,
You know, you be wearing
that why-
Jesus
yeah.
sandals and everything. Nasty people.
Is that why he stole your sneakers?
yeah, for sure. For sure. But Gil always, you know, he had money, so he was able to get everything. You know,
Yeah.
so. But he didn't know how to put it together, so I would love going to his closet and just taking shit and leaving.
So Jordan Clarkson,
I would go with Julius, probably Julius Randle.
Julius.
So, Julius Randle. Nah, he could dress a little bit.
What about like international guys?
Oh, man, I'm trying to think. It's a hard
But he played.
Cause he don't want to like he the trendsetter. He judging it hard. He
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to think. You know, damn, that's tough.
just
Kobe swag.
top 2. And
Kobe swagged out when he dressed up.
He's suited.
He
be
suited and
He be
booted.
suited. I think if you're gonna suit, you could throw Kobe in there and all that. You know.
so you a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
You got a lot of sneakers.
Yeah.
So how did it feel like? I know you told the story just on 420.
Oh, that I let
Cup.
PJ Tucker have it.
No, that the story that Gilbert, them
Oh,
sneakers
wore my
he was
shoe?
playing in, he
Yeah.
wore your shoe. How it felt when he was what was those sneakers?
Fucking Dolce Gabbana. That's when he had just like lost his Adidas deal, so he was trying to get any shoe company.
He said. So how did that happen? Like
Yeah.
how?
I just came in. I was out there. You know how you warm up before the game.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I come back in the locker room. First, he was looking at my shoes. He's like, "Man, what are these? This is kind of nice." And then I was like, "Man, you know," I told him what they was. And I went out the train. Come back, he got them on his feet doing jabs and shit. I'm like, "Come on, man." He said, "Man, I might hoop in these. I got you, man. I got you after. I'm gonna give you some money and shit." I'm like, "Man, you're not about to hoop in no Dolce Gabbanas."
And he did it.
He went out there. It was,
Did he have
cooked.
a good game?
He cooked.
he cooked a little bit. He cooked a little bit.
I know his
And-
feet was hurting after the game.
Got to. Got to. I
He
know
ain't say
it
nothing?
hurt.
He played it off,
He
probably.
played it off.
Did
Yeah.
you wear them after?
Hell no.
You can't wear him after that, man, because they already messed up. He done already went crazy in him, man. Come on, man.
To talk about sock, like he said, side quests and stuff. You boxed.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
I boxed a little bit. Yeah.
You boxed. You had your first what was that? 2022.
Yeah.
You had a fight.
Ass is on the screen.
Clickbait having ass. Oh shit, nigga. What the big roundhouse punch? What the? Oh shit. Damn. Nigga said, you know what, man? I'm too old for this shit, man.
What was your thoughts during that
Boy, I
fight?
was so nervous. I was like, why did I do this? I signed myself up for all kind of crazy shit. I got out there like, man, so many people looking in here. If I get my ass whooped in front of
Nah,
Oh my God.
He be getting offers to do some boxing and stuff. He don't want to do it. He said he don't care what millions. He ain't getting knocked out. None of that.
Yeah, because I just be saying, man, for what, man? People done seen me hoop, man.
Right.
They ain't got to see me get.
There's got to be a number. There's no number?
No,
Is there a
I
number?
don't know, man, because and then
It
you
gotta
got
be
to
a
think,
fight you
man,
gotta win, bro.
somebody can hit you in a spot
Because
Yeah,
and can
right.
fuck you up for life.
You're right about that.
And I'm good, man. Shoot.
what really scared me was when Adrian Peterson, you know, the football player.
Yeah, he fought.
He fought before me, and he got knocked out. I said,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
He fought Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
And he
You'll have
popped
up
him.
here, too.
I
He
was
popped
like,
him.
oh,
He
shit.
popped him good too.
Good.
Bow. And Adrian was like, oh. They just went
Yeah.
straight down back. Yeah.
That
So-
scared me even more.
When Twitter was saying that you had got knocked, was you?
Yeah, I'm glad he got out of there. He kept elbowing me. And I was tired. I was like, man.
I know the one thing that probably had you was probably you was tired as fuck.
tired as fuck.
Yeah, because
I
all
was
the
like, I was at the point where I was
adrenaline,
like,
all that stuff had you
yeah.
extra tired. Yeah,
You had that face when Twitter was like, he knocked Nick Young out the ring. He said,
I got myself
oh,
out
no, he
there.
headbutted me.
I was so tired. I was at the point. I was like, man, I'm about to just let him hit me and go down.
shit.
I'm tired, bro.
I think you can't go out like that though, getting knocked out the ring.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can't.
you gotta redeem yourself.
need another
Like,
one.
You think
Nah,
next?
It depends.
D'Angelo Russell for
Feel
15 million.
You can get in there.
Y'all will fight each other.
No, he'll never do that. I don't think.
So what was that story like? We gonna give you like to clear it up. Like
That was a tough one. It just happened the way everybody, I seen it the way everybody else seen it. So he was chilling. I think it was San Antonio. And he was just asking me questions, you know, about my relationship and all kind of stuff. And I was, you know, answering them. You know, that's a vet. I was a vet. He was my rookie.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just- I thought he was just picking my brain or some shit. So the next thing you know, a couple weeks later, I seen Lil clipping on ESPN like everybody else.
damn. So was it like
Shit.
did you haze him or like was it any like how Gil did with you? With
Yeah, I
you?
used to haze him and stuff a little bit.
So that was
yeah.
payback?
Nah, you don't pay back like that.
Payback.
You don't do a nigga like that. That's not payback. Nigga, that's something, you hate me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So was it
that's a
true
lot.
that it was really like I remember during the games they were saying y'all wasn't passing the ball and some people were saying nah that's false. Like was y'all really like not passing the ball to him and stuff like that after that?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
That's
Damn.
crazy. How'd y'all make it look like y'all know y'all on national TV? Like
They probably ain't care at that point.
It was the end of the season, like 6 games probably left, so
Did you guys ever get to patch it or nah?
not really.
so would you say that beef is like Shaq and Dwight beef?
There you go.
Like, you
That's
only won
like,
it
that got to be like a one-sided beef because I ain't never had no beef with this man.
Man, you gotta
That's
have
a
some
fact.
type of beef with him, bro.
With
You
Shaq?
did something to Shaq.
I don't maybe because when we was playing against each other, I was probably joking and laughing while doing some shit, but not nothing like
Right.
where it's like that.
I don't know. You
know
probably
what I'm
wore the
saying?
Superman better. That's why he was probably mad. It
Man.
was. That's what it was.
The
You had
Superman
he was
shit.
cut up and shit. You was walking
But
away.
everybody can be whatever doggone character they want to be. I wasn't trying to be Superman because of him or copycat some shit he was doing. Niggas call me Superman because I jumped over my
that's what I'm
teammate in practice and
That's
I'm
what I'm
doing
saying.
some real life Superman type shit. It wasn't because I was wanting to call myself some Superman. You know what I'm saying?
Where you think it came from?
That's what
hope
Shaq
not.
said
I
it
mean,
came from, but
from
it
what?
probably the Superman cape shit.
After done contest, he gonna say him like Kenny. I'm sitting right here.
I was like, Superman had a Superman.
I don't give a damn what he had on. There's only one Superman.
But listen,
Came from what?
When you put the cape on.
The dunk contest.
It came from what though?
That's where
Him?
he
I'm saying, what was I doing?
No, he probably. I'm saying that's why he probably don't like you or something.
Yeah, like
That-
what? For
He
because
said you ain't ask him before you did it.
But
You ain't
why
been
do I have
honest.
to ask him, not Warner Brothers? The Warner Brothers, they own the fucking rights to damn Superman, not Shaq. Why I gotta ask somebody to wear a goddamn cape and a suit to do the dunk contest, man? Man, hey Jordan, can I get your permission, please, to wear your socks in the game that I'm playing at home by myself with my kids? Fuck out of here, man. He don't own the damn cape. I'm just wearing it for everybody in the stands, man.
You
That
think
shit.
Shaq would have got mad at me if I had a Superman suit on there?
Hell no, because a couple years later,
Hamidou
Sheik
Diallo.
Hamadou Labala,
Hey,
Nene
don't disrespect
nigga from
Hami.
OKC, he
Yeah.
did it. He
And
wore a suit.
but he said he asked,
Yeah.
and he
He asked
commended
who?
him.
Yeah, there you go.
Who did he
You better
ask?
check
Ask
in,
you?
like the rappers.
You
You
talking
better
about
check
Diallo,
in.
right?
He didn't say nothing
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
what he
Shaq
said.
said you
You
need
care?
to check in.
No, I
homie.
ain't care about somebody wearing a Superman outfit, man. You can wear whatever you want in the world. The world too big for me to be hating on another
Shaq said
nigga
you
wearing
better
a
check
goddamn
in.
Superman outfit and saying he's Superman like me. What? My nickname ain't even Superman. Hell, people don't call me Superman at home. They call me Debo from Friday. Yeah, now they call. I got a lot of other nicknames.
Shaq got
Superman
other
is.
even-
Oh
other
yeah, he
nicknames
don't even
too.
call
He got
himself
Diesel and all
Superman.
of
He said
that.
Diesel. But anyway, come on, keep going.
So-
keep it going.
So
You don't want to patch that up?
you,
Yeah,
Or
you
you
I
still
don't
think
have-
it's
oh,
one-sided?
he's
I
already
don't. I
said
done
that he-
already said whatever it is. We could chop it up.
What
I
did he
ain't got
say?
no issue with this man. He done said some things to me that was personal to my, messages to me that I ain't finna reveal in public. That was very disrespectful. But I ain't no.
For real.
Yeah, I ain't.
But you ain't
know.
respond though, right?
Nah, I ain't respond.
But he did apologize after that.
You can't apologize
Wanna-
after some shit like that.
Personal stuff.
If I send Nick some messages on the phone saying, "Hey, nigga, fuck you," he ain't say that. I'm not saying he said that, but I'm just saying if I sent you messages on your phone disrespecting you in any type manner, basically that's what I'm saying. Why I said that.
Yeah.
It ain't no sorry after that.
Right.
Ain't no I was fried, I was drunk and in my feelings. No, you said exactly how you felt at the time.
So you
and
never
it's
made it
cool.
personal?
I don't
Nah,
have
he
no
never made it
personal vendetta with him or any man.
We want him to
For
come
what,
on
man?
the pod and fuck.
That's
this
how you got to do it.
No,
That's how you got to do. Just bring him on the
personal vendetta
podcast.
with no man.
I think he was
Yeah,
probably
or no
threatened.
woman
He was
neither.
threatened by,
We need to come.
Speaking
with
of
a chop
personal
it
though,
up.
speaking of personal with Rudy Gobert, Shaq just said it is because they was like, "Don't take it personal." Shaq said, "This shit is personal."
What's personal about it?
So he said like it's personal because of the value of contracts going up and people not living up to the amount of money.
When I made the comments about Rudy Gobert, people think it's personal. Yeah, it is personal. For guys like David Robinson, who only made $116 million. Fabulous player, Hall of Famer. Kareem, most he ever made was $3 million. Patrick Ewing, $112 million. Bill Russell, $100,000. Just play hard, man. You making $250. Play hard. That's all I'm saying. Ben Simmons, you making $50 million this year. Play hard.
Well, see,
That they really-
I see two ways with that. Like, what you want him to do? These niggas is good with that basketball on that damn wing. It's hard to check them. Now, I know I done got on Rudy a lot because I just want him to be great. But he is great. The man got 4 Defensive Player of the Year
Okay,
awards.
Shaq is not switching on no guard.
And I get it.
Shaq is not
He not
switching
switching on Gobert, and I don't expect him to. But what I'm saying is, like, this man, obviously, I done got on to him and me saying, I don't think he deserved that, which was wrong. He got what he done put in the work for. He getting what he deserved. So that's wrong of me to say that as a man. I'm happy for him. Hell, I'm mad because 1 year I averaged 18 and 10, and I ain't get 100 M's. I got traded. But it's all good. But, you know, I'm happy for the man. He worked his ass off when he got from France. Wherever he lived at before here, he made it over here, made a name for himself. He got 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. He been in the Olympics. He got a silver medal. He one of the best people to ever play in France. Like, he just in a different era, and it ain't his style to play the way that, you know, Shaq want him to play. Yeah. He not that type of player. And he does it sometimes when he do, but that's not his style. And I get what Shaq's saying. He want him to be mean. He want him to get out there and do all that shit. So I understand what he's saying, and he really just, what I feel like he's trying to do for him is how he was saying that he was trying to do with me, but he wasn't doing it. Yeah. He wasn't doing it. Do you understand that? Like, if he trying to wake Rudy up and make him play, I understand that. But he wasn't doing that shit to me. What he was doing with me was, oh, that's not good enough. Yeah,
he got
crazy
45 and 18. That's not enough.
But it's okay.
45 and 18.
Come on.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
JaVale too.
Credit though, I think it was a story with Phil. He said with Phil Jackson, every time he'll have a big game, he'll be like, yo, I just had 50. He'll be like, Wilt averaged 50. And he did tell that story a lot, saying that every time he'll do something, Phil would be like,
that's his coach, though. That's his coach. He's in the locker room. He's with him. He's supposed to say that to him. He's supposed to give him that positive reinforcement. Hey, the ones you chasing done already did it. That's not his job to do that for, you know, everyone else. His job is to lift them up so they can get to where he at, because ain't nobody. First of all, we know Shaq the most dominant center to play basketball. We all done grew up watching this big ass. Like, damn. Shit. So, like, come on now. If he feel like Rudy like that, take Rudy and put him on your weight plan, nigga. You got the goddamn, what's the little machine he got where he be lifting now? Go on and put Rudy on your damn weight plan. Get his ass strong and big. They ain't gonna be calling him Rudy Gobert no more. They gonna call him his real name. Hell, they gonna be saying Rudy like the movie. Rudy. They gonna be saying that at every game. And all, you remember that? Yeah, Rudy like the fucking movie. Rudy like the movie. Yeah, they gonna be rooting for his big French Eiffel Tower looking ass.
y'all do have a different style of defense though, because y'all gotta switch more now. Shaq and them wasn't switching.
Yeah, like back then they was in drops and the pick and rolls was different. With the 4 and 5s, the 4 would catch the 5 rolling, and then the 5 would switch on to the 4 because it wasn't no shooting bigs. Now it's 5 out spread. You put Rudy Gobert in the island with these boys that got so much movement. And with the ball, like, you can't guard them, and it don't matter how tall you is. They getting past you in the steps that they making. They know how to get up under you, pump fake you, Euro step, behind the back pass. They might dunk on your ass. Like, all that shit could happen. And I understand Rudy trying to time all that shit and not let his man get behind him and be here and be there. So, hell, I understand as a player of being critical on another player, but I ain't gonna come at his manhood and shit.
So how you feel about Rudy?
Yeah.
How you feel about Rudy?
I do think he needs a. Well, it's hard to tell somebody to get tougher and all that.
That might not be his man. That might not be who he is. And now you making everyone else say he need to be like this.
I seen y'all said he in the gym.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just that ain't how he play. Like, he play how he play. Like, let that man, whatever he doing, hell, that motherfucker got him 4 defensive player of the year. So shit, like, I ain't gonna take it from him, man. So Rudy, shout out to Rudy, man. I done gave you a hard time. I was in my feelings, but you doing your thug thizzle. You just got you a doggone silver medal in the Olympics. Y'all wasn't finna beat. Maybe if y'all add the girl from the women's team, y'all might beat the men's. But no, shout out to you, Rudy.
So Ben Simmons, they said, what Chris Brickley said.
He said have the greatest year of his career.
He said he gonna have the greatest year. You think Ben Simmons gonna finally get it to click?
I thought Ben retired. He's still
playing. Dang, my boy.
No, he's still playing?
Yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't actually playing, but he's in the league.
He was hurt last year. He was
They
hurt
said
last
he
year. He had
fully-
the same back surgery I had, so I understand how tough it is to really come back from it, and also not be afraid to actually go out there and play because you don't want to injure it again. So it's super serious. You can't, them back injuries is nothing to play with. And I know he's been getting critiqued super hard because of, playing in Philly and stuff like that, and the style and expectations. He is good, man, and I think this year he's gonna come out and he's gonna have a really good year. It's just all in his head now.
Yeah,
for real,
he wasn't shooting threes. Remember that? Like
he can do everything. He got to stay out of what the media saying. Bump them, let them talk. Go play, because when you play good, you look good. They gonna be taking pictures. You are gonna be back. You gonna be back. They gonna
he's
be
shown he's
talking
capable
about
of it. He's been an all-star.
For sure,
Right?
Shit.
Yeah.
He's been an all-star. Chris Brickley said he looked better than his all-star season.
Really?
So I feel like he gonna really come in and have a.
He look better than his All-Star season.
That's what he said. I think that he gonna have a.
Come on, Chris. How he gonna do that? He ain't played a game yet.
And what, 2, 3?
Everyone looks good in the
He
black
said,
top.
"I've never co-signed a player that didn't prove it when the season started. Trust me."
I agree with that, but I think he gonna have a good year. I believe it.
All right, so what was wrong with him for the last 3 years?
His back.
He was just hurt.
His back been broke for 3 years.
His back wasn't broke, but he had. You can't say that. You sound like Mike Tyson. I broke my back spinal.
All right, so his back was that messed up for the last 3 years?
And
Like, I ain't gonna front, man. When I had my back surgery, I was supposed to sit out a whole year,
Oh, okay.
a whole season. I was out for 4 months, so it could be like that. So we can't. I want him 100% healthy because he deserved that after all the criticism and everything that's happened with him. He deserved to get some, some praise for his hard work and his efforts to get back to all-star form, like Chris Brickley said. So we'll be checking that up to see what my boy got in the horizon for.
He gotta shoot. He gotta shoot the ball too, though.
Why? Why don't he post up everybody? Slow the game down and post up.
I think he don't shoot threes because he knows it's gonna be on Instagram that same night.
Yeah, because when he was in high school, that motherfucker
Yeah,
was
he-
shooting
he was
threes.
shooting,
He was a
yeah.
fucking beast. But
Like-
listen, you be trolling with these tweets, or you be dead ass with these tweets,
It
huh?
depends on which one.
Like,
Oh
you
yeah.
just supposed to do.
Oh, Melo is the Kobe to Bird, MJ. Oh yeah, I feel like. Well,
Hold
I don't
up,
know.
we
You gotta
not just
explain
doing-
that.
Explain this tweet because
I
this
don't
don't make
understand that.
sense.
Melo is the Kobe to MJ because the rings people say Bird better. Because of all the rings Bird have, they put him in front of Melo. I feel like, I don't know. I think Melo might have a slight edge over Larry Bird.
So the
Melo
correct
over Larry Bird.
Yeah, it's a tough one. But
That
he would
is a
never.
tough one.
Nobody would never say that because the rings. that
That's a
Bird.
tough
Right,
one.
rings, yeah.
You
That's
talking
a
about just if you throw the basketball out there and hoop?
Yeah.
I can see.
Another
Yeah,
one.
that's okay.
You got KG is the Kobe to Tim MJ. People scared to say he better.
I honestly believe KG better. I like KG.
I
more than Tim.
love KG.
Yeah.
You know,
I love
Tim
KG.
Duncan, the greatest power forward ever, though.
And he got the greatest resume.
His resume.
He got the greatest resume.
His resume
Hell, he
better.
is right there with Kobe. To be honest with you, what's up? Let's hear it, Nick. Moo. What's up?
Hold up. Kyrie is the Kobe to Curry MJ. Now, what about
I
you?
believe
Played with
Curry
Curry
better. But
Okay.
I'm about to say, but the way people talk about Kyrie is like he's the best dude with the basketball, the best handle and all this. You hear
Yeah.
he's the most creative, and you
Yeah.
never hear people say that. Only thing
You
they
think
say about
Kyrie's better than Curry?
No, I think
He just be trolled. That's the thing.
I
He
think
be
Curry
trolling.
is number one, but
Why did you say that?
because the way people talk about Kyrie,
Oh,
you don't
so
never
that-
hear them talk about Curry like they talk about. I mean, yeah, but like they talk about
So,
Kyrie.
see, he getting
That
started
one-
with
that
it.
one-
Talk
viral
about-
though?
they only talk about Curry 3, but they talk about Kyrie could do some things with the ball you've never seen. And everybody, I'm like,
You can make the case for both.
Do you feel? No, you feel like that though?
I feel like I like Curry. I will pick
No,
Curry.
about Kai though. Like, you don't feel like the shit he doing is like astronomical.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
This is Jersey. Like, he
So
trying
how
to
would you
disrespect
put? So
Jersey.
how can you not make him number one the way y'all talk about him? That's
Right,
crazy.
right.
Astronomical. So Curry don't do shit astronomical. What the fuck niggas always say that?
Like, nigga make sense, man.
That motherfucker doing shit out of this planet. nigga.
Yeah, no one's
Flat
doing
Earth
that.
out of
No
the
one's doing that kind
planet?
of stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, but like
That
the
was
correct.
great. That left hand floater hook shot shit.
Yeah, that was
That
crazy.
was great.
I'm gonna give you some help though, because the correct way to say it is like what Kyrie is to Curry is what Kobe is to MJ.
As long as you get it.
Nah, we
He got it. He got
They
it.
figured it
No matter
out.
how
They
you
figured
shoot
it out.
Did the
How
person
long
get
did-
shot?
How long it took you?
I had to
do
read
it?
it a bunch of times over, and I was like, okay, I think he's trying to make. And then I read the comments, and I got context. I was like, yeah.
So you got it. You can shoot somebody one time.
That just shows that no one's. But yeah,
I
that's
feel that. So is Nick the Kobe? Hold up, Kyrie is the Kobe. Is Nick the Kobe to JR, MJ?
Oh, for sure.
Bro, what?
Now you see what we talk about with these tweets.
No, I'm talking about what you just said.
Wait, what you mean? What you mean?
What you just said? You didn't say that.
he
I
copied
said-
Nick's template. That's all he said.
I copied exactly what Nick doing.
What you say?
Said Nick is the Kobe to JR MJ, basically.
Look, he wasn't really reading the tweets.
Look, think about it. Just think. You gotta
I
think.
get what he's saying.
Okay.
So you think people afraid to say you better than JR?
No, I don't think they know already.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
That's my dog, though. That's
That'd
my
be a
dog.
good
That's my
one.
dog. That would.
That'd be a great one.
feel like-
Do you think they need
that
that?
for
together.
All-Star game? I know we going all the way from some left to right, but like a one-on-one All-Star game
Be crazy.
at the All-Star game.
One-on-ones for like a cash prize.
I don't think people would play though.
Why?
You know they scared to lose. On
If they if they put a thing on the line, $10 million
Damn.
to 100 to 100 to 100
Yeah.
for the winner to 100. You got to play everybody.
But is
What's
it
up?
current or is it like
Current, all current players.
Hey, we gonna ask the chat though, Nick Young or J.R. Smith? I feel like I kind of.
They gonna say Valley stand up. You gonna get the Valley people.
Yeah.
Nah. We gonna
Yeah,
get the
my
jersey.
dog, though.
We gonna get the jersey.
What you think, Drew?
I think y'all both kind of saying
I'm
similar.
taking Swaggy
You got
P,
two
bro.
champs. You got one champ.
we talking about you throw the ball
He
out
got
there.
two. No, he got one. He only got one.
No, he got two.
They Cleveland won one.
Cleveland, and he
Yeah,
got
that
2020 Lakers.
Oh, man, that don't
Oh,
count.
that's
man.
right.
He came
Yeah,
at the
dude.
end, man.
What you
Nah.
was
that
at
don't
the
count.
Man, that don't
Deion
count.
Waiters got one
I
too.
got a ring from that.
You ain't. You trying to say our ring didn't
He got
count?
more
That
rings.
do count, but I'm talking about he came at the very
Oh,
end.
at the very end,
He
yeah.
came
He
like-
didn't play.
He
Yeah.
still got a chip though, man. That on his resume. He
No, I
averaged-
understand that. What he's saying. He still got that chip though.
He did. But it's like LeBron say, hey, man, you want a ring, a couple dollars for the last 2 weeks? Come play for us in the playoffs. It's like your homie hooking you up.
So you made a tweet yesterday. You said Charles Barkley or Dwight.
Oh, yeah.
With what?
He made a tweet
If
yesterday.
you starting a team first.
1-on-1?
No, if you starting a team, who you take, Charles Barkley or Dwight?
Me. Hell.
So somebody,
You
What were the
too.
comments saying?
yeah, I'm a
'Cause
read.
I was like, how are you not in the top 75 and you in the top?
They said Barkley got more dog in him than
Somebody
Dwight.
said you could run the offense through Chuck. Orlando ran the offense
Right?
through me,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
idiot.
Yeah.
That one right. Barkley got more dog in him than Dwight.
Barkley first cause he a problem. Nigga, okay.
how did you become a problem?
Barkley got more dog in him than Dwight.
He said he'd take
Barkley
you to
would
start a
mentally
franchise, though.
bully Dwight on the court. Name one player that mentally bullied me while we was
That's
playing.
crazy. I've never seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
What
I
you
would
think-
take Howard to start a franchise.
Yes, we-
Flossy TM, you are fucking backwards. So you want somebody that's not a dog and mentally weak on the court to start a franchise with, as you say. Like what? You idiot.
But you idiot. a lot of people were saying
Barkley,
that
I feel like he can score in more ways. I got the most dunks in NBA history, and I dunked it every which way, backwards, forwards, 360, windmill, two-hand lobs. Come on, son.
But a lot of comments were saying about Barkley's mentality. So I want to know, like, okay, like, why do they think his mentality was so much?
Because he looked mean. They thought he probably looked mean on the court, and I was always smiling. But
that's the thing.
You know, that's just the narrative that reporters and people say. Like, cause I hear people regurgitate that all the time. If he only took basketball serious, bitch, 18 years is serious.
What the fuck, right?
What are you talking about? He didn't take it serious. He never took the game serious. Just look. Like somebody said I saw a comment. I don't hardly look at comments. It was about Dancing with the Stars. Somebody said, oh my God, he always wanted attention. Now he's trying to dance with the stars. That's why people like Shaq and other legends didn't like him because he's always trying.
These are fans. Like I doubt
they get it from
a player.
They get it from who? Reporters and people who are making these different narratives. Like they say stuff like,
that's
especially when we was doing side quests back in the day. Like they not focused on basketball because they on Periscope Live.
Right.
Nigga, we just got back from practice.
Right.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing else to do all day. I can get on my live. I can go do a movie. I can go here and do this and do that and the third. That's what the players doing now. But back then, it was an issue when we was doing it.
And I know people always say he smiled the most, but it's always some comments like, and people don't realize Nick Young smiles a lot too. So what was your thing? Like, did you get the same type of?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially like back then, the tunnels, how I used to dress, the attention I get being on Instagram. I remember they called me into the Laker office when I did this campaign, this fashion campaign for Forever 21. They brought me in. It was like, are you taking it serious? We see you on Instagram. I was like, what? You see me in practice every day, motherfucker.
I'm taking it serious, but this is just what
I like this.
But the other part about it is they always saying, well, what are you gonna do after basketball?
Thank you.
And I'm like, I'm preparing for it by doing this stuff like this now. Like I'm not gonna wait till I'm done playing to be like, oh, now I'm gonna try to act. Now I'm gonna try to do this and do that, because then y'all gonna say, why are you doing that?
Right.
Why are you trying to act this scene? You're not even, what? You didn't focus on basketball long enough. This is why you want to do this?
You know how backwards that is? It's like,
so
you
that's
kind of
why
get penalized for smiling
like,
and like trying to do stuff different. It's
be
crazy.
Like, fuck them. I'm going to smile.
Everybody that had the same personality, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You officially retired, right?
Yeah.
So when you retired, what was the hardest part of the transition for you?
Shit. I think just finding another passion, just missing. You know, you miss being on the road. You miss, that practice, being around a team, and you try to fill that with different things, But
it's hard to do that.
It's hard.
It's hard because you such on your adrenaline has been so high for so long.
Man.
Because you flying all these different cities. You playing everywhere. You playing in front of 20,000 plus people every night. You getting this whole surreal life that people don't even understand it really exists. And it's in the same world.
Right.
We ain't in this world. Our whole existence. Like, that's why, like, when people finish playing, they might be depressed or have, like, some type of problems because they coming down from this high.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, now they searching for this high in other things.
But was there any low moment during your transition that you're glad to say you bounced back from?
Shit, a little bit of everything. It's gonna be in the book, though. It'll be in my book.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
Yeah. But it was depressing. I ain't gonna lie, I was depressed. It took me a while. It took me probably 2 or 3 years to really
let it settle in.
Yeah, let it settle in.
To settle in that you retired.
Yeah. Cause basketball is officially over. It's something I love to do since I was a kid. And then it's like
you gotta let it go.
Yeah, you had to let it go.
That's the hardest part.
You're still so young. It's like people don't realize he's an old player. He's 35.
Because they telling us we old.
Because they telling us we old. So.
Oh, he old. Like, you guys think when people say, oh, he can't play still. He's old. But 39, 38, that ain't old.
Man, you can get out there.
Come on, we got so much life to go after that.
Right.
So it's like, it's just they use that to get people to turn us off from being in that profession that we was just in. Saying, oh, they too old for this. They got to go do something. Hey, get them away.
Remember, they was playing forever back then.
Hell yeah.
40,
It seemed like they was playing a long time, but they trying to get him in,
get them out.
get him out.
Why do you think that is?
Because the money.
Yeah.
Shoot, they looking for the next thing, the next star, the next person that's gonna bring them a bag, the next Wemby, the next LeBron James. They looking for it. They searching all, and now that we got this internet and all this stuff, the game is global.
Yeah.
They can go anywhere to find them.
Anywhere.
I know they got a place. They got a place called Build a Nigga. Where they build these goddamn big ass, tall ass players to get ready to come to the league. I'm trying to tell you, this man played in Taiwan, 7'7". He came straight from Build a Nigga. 7'7".
I have a question though, because that kind of ties to what I was gonna ask you about. Because people always talk about a blacklist in the NBA. It's like, this guy's good enough, but he's not gonna be in the league because of X, Y, and Z. And people don't really know the actual reason. So I wanted to ask both of you guys, because I feel like both of you guys retired or stopped playing basketball when you guys still had more left in the tank.
Yeah, it's like a force.
I mean, it's two things. After looking back on a lot of stuff, I think the teams really loved us as people. They loved us as, what we probably stand for, but they got a business to run, and we just got to understand that and move how they move. Like, it's unfortunate. And we hate it as players because this is our livelihood. This is how we survive. This is how we make a way for everybody that we provide for. So this is personal to us. And how we play, how we act, everything is coming from that personal side. So now when you got these owners and with these teams, they looking at this bottom line. How can they reach this? How can they get this? They got all these other things. So now it's not personal to them, but they just.
But it feels like it's like
because it's gonna feel like that because the person. It's a feeling. Oh damn, they letting me go from this. But I mean, it's their company. They can do whatever the hell they want to do. And
but you're clearly better than players in the NBA. That's what doesn't make sense to me.
But maybe that's not what they want.
Probably, yeah. But at the time, I kind of took it a little personal because I felt like they were just getting rid of people they was like fun guys, like JR.
That's true.
Myself,
you right.
Like
you right.
And I felt like we just people like that was bit Iman Shumpers, like people that like attention and stuff.
And people who like to express themselves and like show a different side of them. It's like, no, you got to be like this.
So it's not related to basketball.
It can't. Do you think it's related to basketball?
I'm saying that's insane, though. It's like you're telling the guy, don't be yourself. That's what you're saying.
They always tell you it's bigger than basketball. It's bigger than basketball. Mm-hmm. They're looking at the whole package. They're looking at everything because these you got to think now. Basketball is so global. They're going to these global companies and they're presenting to them a package of players, what they got going on. These companies are giving out billions of dollars. They want to make sure that they get a good return on their investment. So, I understand it now looking back at it. But back then, I'm like, bro, we just having fun. We doing this. We still hooping, but that's not what they wanted at the time. So, do it make you mad? Hell yeah. Do it piss you off where you want to cuss them out, go at it, do whatever? Yeah, but then, see, what we done probably had a problem with was we done said it out loud. And then got caught and people done heard us. And now that word get around that this is, this smiling person, this is what they did in a moment, and now it done cost them a job or a situation because we done got out of character for that moment. So it's just like you gotta always you can't get let none of this stuff knock you off your pivot.
Your last year was on the Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was cool. It was hard because I didn't get picked up right away like I'm used to getting picked up in free agency. So you start, I say after, don't let them label you. Once they label you, you get put in like a box.
In the box, it's over with.
And it's pretty much over with because they just go off of word of mouth. GM could tell this GM and owner could tell this owner. And then next thing you know, that's who you are just because of one person seeing it.
Are you talking about label you in terms of your character?
Yeah, it was like, oh, he don't take the game serious. He smiled too much.
Oh, that's so backwards. If you just think about it.
Tell that next gym, man. Oh, he's always laughing. You know, I don't know if he's take the game serious. He's always smiling. Like,
because you gotta also see it. A lot of them came up from the older generation of basketball, so they looking at it like when you coming into this environment, you shouldn't be laughing and joking and having a good time. You gotta take it serious.
It's been people telling you gotta stay off
saying that, but
social media.
It's just I feel like it's a ploy because we got some bright lights. And our lights they help and motivate and other people. Yeah. So people want to dim our lights by telling us no, don't do this or don't say that. So we are people that's like, nah, we not gonna let nothing. That's a part of his swag, his confidence. We're not gonna let nothing dim our light because we got too much light, and it's not even nothing negative. It's not cocky. It's not cocky, none of that. It's just this is my light, and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine.
It's all good.
Let it shine.
Because we got 2 champions.
I think that's why you guys have such big brands, though, individually.
You got a championship.
People can connect to that.
You said the other day that was one of the greatest teams of all time.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like that.
So how did it feel when you finally got the championship?
Oh man, that was like the best feeling ever. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause I never went that far in the playoffs, period. So I went so each round was just getting better and better. I'm like, man, I can't believe we're really here, bro. It's cracking. And then we went to Game 7 against Houston. Everybody, you know, that felt like that bring you closer as a team. So
Yeah.
You go through like a war and you come out on the winning side. So that was like dope. And you know, the parade after. Y'all wasn't able to have a parade, huh?
Oh, no, man. I want a parade,
cracking,
man.
I ain't want a parade
had
so
their
bad.
own bus with their face on it. Boy, doing popping
They should still do it.
How they gonna do? When they gonna do it? What they gonna do it for?
Make it happen. Dodgers too.
Yeah, but come on, man. Everybody like that done gone, man. We don't even get them
around with your own bus. Everybody cheers. Like, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
So that's the greatest. You leaving off on that note. That's the greatest team.
Yeah, he played for.
We beat them.
Man, I ain't worried about that. Man, I ain't worried about. Listen, y'all, we just got finished. Y'all just got finished watching the greatest podcast ever, Above the Rim with Dwight Howard. We had 2 great special guests on today. Aaron from Lakers All Day, man. We appreciate you coming out.
Lakers all day.
Lakers all day.
Sir.
You see, he got the hat on. You see who representing. We also got the swaggiest.
That's hard.
Prophet of the swag. The swag, the top 5 swaggiest ever NBA players, Nick Young, and we also got the Awareness New Jersey Move Real in the building. Hit the subscribe button, tell everybody to go watch the episode, and also go watch your boy on Dancing with the Stars every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Central. I mean Eastern time. 8 o'clock Eastern time. And 5 o'clock Pacific time.
And catch Nick on Venice.
And on college. Also, if y'all get a chance, Nick has a book coming out soon.
The Mystery of the P, baby.
The Mystery of the P. He's pushing P.
And he changed the title 3 times
the book.
in the episode.
Peace and love, and we'll see y'all next week.